Hi, this is Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay, and I have to tell you that when I saw the previews for Scandal, the first thing I said was, what a wonderful coat. That red coat, I must have it. All right, but Liv always looks wonderful. The people at Scandal dress her very nicely, but let's get into the episode. It opens with the Liberty Report. You know, they're talking about the things that are happening in the political climate there. The scene quickly moves to Papa Pope and Olivia having dinner at this big fancy restaurant. And of course, people recognize her. She's this celebrity now with everything that happened. She was almost the first lady, I should say. And Papa Pope is having a heart-to-heart saying, you know, you had this power. Did you enjoy it? Do you want it back? He's giving her a heart-to-heart talk about what power means, the significance of having power, what you can wield with it, and how important it is. So, during the course of this dinner, of course, they start talking about Jake. And she says, well, why is Jake at your house, you know? And Papa Pope tells Olivia, well, come by and see him. Doesn't matter. Olivia and Jake do get together. They're drinking and they're making love. Yeah, passionately, torridly. So they're back together again. And where's the president, you might say? Well, he's in the White House doing his thing, running the country, but he's all alone. They don't show a love interest for him yet. But what he is doing, because remember he used to call Olivia all the time, you know, for advice. Any time of the day and night, she was accessible to him. But now, the president is calling that beautiful redhead, Abby. So Abby's supposed to fill that vacuum, I guess, that Olivia left. But Abby doesn't want to play that part. She's telling him to back off. She wants to have a personal life, even though she really doesn't have one. That's beside the point. She wants her time to be her own. She's not willing to take on that role like Olivia did, where she was his constant confidant. All right? She doesn't want that. And I think that we will see that Olivia regrets it too, because before she always had the president's ear. She could call anytime, the same way he could call her, she could call him. But now she calls the president and the secretary says, well, he's not available. So now she has to wait in line like everybody else. All right, so the president doesn't answer Liv's phone calls with any urgency, so of course she's out of the loop now. Olivia's new client is the head of the NSA, you know, the most important person with regard to our country's national security. Her file, Project Mercury, was leaked, or in layman's terms, she was hacked. Who hacked her computer? Well, we're trying to find that out. The president meets with Jake. Yeah, he meets with Jake and asks Jake to find out who did it. But of course, we're not privy to everything. But Olivia accuses Jake of assassinating her client's boyfriend. Okay? And they're going to try to say that he's the one who was spying on the head of the NSA, and it's all his fault. So it's good he's dead. It's a good. And when Jake has this meeting with the president, I always felt it wasn't just about Project Mercury, because, you know, those two were rivals. You know, he beat Jake up at one point. I don't know if you remember that a few seasons back or maybe last year. I'm thinking the president is saying, I can spy on Liv if he starts seeing Liv again. So, you know how the old saying goes, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Jake's keeping a secret, even though he and Olivia are sleeping together all the time and drinking and having fun. The secret is he's the new NSA officer. And Olivia is shocked and surprised because she's sleeping with Jake. Why didn't he say anything? All right, so we know that Olivia is way out of the loop. She's not just out of the loop, she's way out. All right, so, and the sideshow is Millie. Millie's writing a book about her life and how she wants to be president. She wants to win over the public. And she forces this book on Olivia, telling her to read it and critique it and all that kind of stuff. And so Olivia gives a little advice about that. Next week's previews show Millie forging ahead with her presidential intentions. We can't wait to see what happens, right? So until we meet again, it's Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay. God bless.